First voltage regulator. It's basically dropping the voltage. We've got 19 volts from charger on these capacitors, and this regulator, these two MOSFETs, the control unit. Basically, we make like 13 or 3, which is maximum for battery, in case it is 3 cells, because there are most of the time 2 cells, but this laptop contains 3 cells as well. And basically from that voltage it made everything. Yeah, you see this. Chips, they do 3 volts, 5 volts, and they control everything. Temperatures, and yeah, so I already removed this FET, which was short. Now we can see it's not short anymore here, but it was short before, so you can see the FET is 1.2. So basically we had full voltage here. And of course I got a donor motherboard, which I use for plugs. So let's check that one. There is no short. I think these capacitors are the same. Yeah, this capacitor is the same voltage. So you see this chip is burned here, and I don't think I will be able to remove this. I lost my nozzle. They are somewhere around, but I got a happy workstation, so anyway, I won't be probably able to remove this one. It's too big. There is a big copper underneath. So I'll remove this. Try to move it over. Okay, I even try to set it higher, but I always feel like it's too long. Well, they solder it like in a few seconds in that wave. Yeah. So you got a dot here. I didn't check if it's the same chip. It's same place, should be the same chip, the same laptop. Looks like the same, but I can't even see this. Don't repair this for anybody, so it will probably not help. It will not help. This left side is not even important because there is a big copper plate anyway. So this right side is basically way more important in this case. Yeah, seems to be good. It's pretty flat. It's not on the top. And let's see. In the worst case, just burn this. Probably won't help. It won't help. So let's see. The battery in. I got the battery in, and you can see. Now we got 8 volts because the battery actually dropped. Oops. It looks like it's working from 13 volts and then from 7. I'm not sure if it is because it looks like, yeah, it looks like charging and not charging. See, now it's charging. Yeah, the middle LED. Now it's charging 8 volts. If it doesn't charge, there is a 13 volts. So basically, at the moment when the battery is in, this regulator dropping the voltage accordingly to battery, because if you got a 3 cell battery, you're gonna see 13 volts or something like that. and before it was charging, discharging charges. I think it was just testing battery, but if I remove battery, we're gonna have 13 volts here. Yeah, 13 for short time. I guess it's some battery check. The battery was, I think our battery was pretty empty. I don't have any mouse click on it. Yeah, but anyway, maybe you will have the same problem. You have this laptop and it doesn't work from charger, works on battery. These two FETs, this regulator, yeah, maybe some capacitor will well overheat. Now you can see it's charging, so there is 8 volts, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope it will help somebody. Good luck with repair, guys. Keep going. Okay, so this video is gonna be a quick one. So we got donor board from Dell latitude 7 to 40. As you can see, this chip is completely burned, and board is burned as well. You see that black spot. So this is gonna be really hard to remove, I believe, because this is burned. This chip will be literally welded to the copper. I don't think, maybe somebody who got good equipment, but I don't. So I don't even have where is my big nozzle, but I'm not very confident because I believe it's welded, so it's not worth it to do anything with this board. But I'm gonna show you just quickly. So we got resistance mode here, and so is the plus voltage coming. First switch is here, you can see, short. Then there is another switch, basically current resistor, this sense for current, and that's about it, all from this side. So what was my issue? My issue was that this laptop was working from the charger, was working from the battery, but when you plug battery while it was working from charger or other way around, basically laptop shut down. Laptop shut it down, and my fault was this FET, which is virtually connected to charger, but you know there are two switches in front of it, but this FET was short. I should measure short straight away here, and basically this is a voltage regulator, and it's lowering voltage from charger. Depend what is your battery. It can be 13 volts 3-cell battery, it can be 8 volts, it can be just 15 volts, because from this voltage all other things are basically powered. So all other thousand of million voltage regulators coming from here. So when this was short and you plug the battery, the charger was going to short via battery, and basically the light went down, current protection kicked in, and this was the only problem. So I removed this good from donor board, and I placed it in that. Maybe I will post that repair, but it's only disassemble and removing the FET, and that's it. But this video is also for my subscriber, Quiet Storm. He literally forced me to do these things. Sorry to say that. No, he just asked me to help him, so basically, yeah, he kicked me in. I repaired motherboards thanks to him, but it was very low on my priority list, so now I will have to catch up. And what is his problem? He's got a very similar problem. His laptop works on battery, it doesn't work on charger, and when he plugs charger, it's literally, yeah, something is burning, and around this chip as well. So basically, what is this chip doing? This chip is literally collecting all these voltages from charger. After that, voltage after this first switch, voltage after second switch, and basically it's collecting voltage from the docking station as well. So so basically that chip is switching on and switching off all these switches and take care of it, the proper voltage coming in from charger or from battery or basically from the docking station. So he's got to burn this chip, and I just want to tell him he's got this line. These, you see this? These are basically, they are not resistor, but they are a resistor on the board. Basically, they are a kind of fuse. So he's got to burn this one. This one is the voltage coming from here. It's basically 90 volts after those two switches. And I think this, I was looking at schematic, I think, yeah, this resistor is coming straight away from the charger. So if I measure, this is straight away on the charger. So basically this is like power for this chip. So basically you have to check this one. It's 47 ohm, but if it is in circuit, gave me like 27, something like that. Yeah, 34 at the moment. But yeah, you should check this, because probably from the charger this can be burned, and this can heat up. If this circuit looks burned, completely burned short. But there are other voltages from after the switch, so they are power all of them are power voltages. So they all, if this chip is burned, they all can go through, and they can just, yeah, his chip looks like this. I probably able to remove this one, but you check. Shit, I hate this. So definitely check if you got a burned board here. You can try to remove this, obviously. Check if this power voltage is good. If you remove this, you should be able to measure 47 ohm here. I got different because obviously there is some other resistance can go through. So basically all these voltages coming in here, after first switch, after second switch, this is after second switch, and your lane burned is after second switch. So basically it went through in the chip is burned. I had this short, and basically when I plug in the battery, the charger kicked in and nothing burned, and after replacing this, everything was good. So those two fats were good, they didn't burn, so you probably got them okay. But it's good to measure them. But yeah, you should remove this first, and then you can measure, because this looks burned, so you got it completely, you know, there can be resistance everywhere from heavy pin. So that's enough for now. Current limitation, you can use just a 15 volt power supply, like which were old Toshiba 15 volts power supply, and use the 12 volts bulb from the car. You can, you know, this is for people who want to repair on budget. You can have set of bulbs, and depend what bulb you put in the circuit, you will limit the current different way. So this is the best way how, if you want to, you know, if you want to insert current and you want to try which things overheats. This is not totally safe method, but it's not totally safe in a bench power supply. If you put like 2 amps current just to find out which warm up, you can damage something. So it usually doesn't happen, but you should be aware of it. Yeah, so this is just for my friend. You can check this resistor, because this is going from power jack and is delivering power for this. You can remove this, and then you will probably don't smell anything, nothing will burn. This is the thing which can burn. So yeah, and I'm gonna attaching this video to my repair. And what was my problem? My chip was good, everything was good, but I got permanent 19 volts here, which is not normal, because you should have about 13.5 here or something like that maximum. So this first regulator basically is there. It's very important because it's regulating the voltage for battery. So this was permanently 19, so I just measured this FET and it was short. So I removed the FET from this donor board and put it in another motherboard, and it was working. I will cut this video and I'll mix it together. But yeah, this is basically for, you know, for people who's got Dell, because Dell likes to use these chips